Hey, what's good guys? So today we're going to be talking about the Poke Radar inside of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I guess we'll be going over how to use it, but more so it's just going to be me talking about why it's a little annoying. So my highest chain so far has been 33, which broke twice. And if you don't know about Poke Radar, you actually only have a 5% chance, roughly, it's like 5 point something, or around a 94% chance that your chain will break before 40. So yeah, there are some workarounds to get around this, which is resetting your radar, and I'll go over that in this video. But like I said, this is more just a beginning, very early game guide to get you all started this week. I definitely plan on doing a definitive guide later on, so I guess just let's get into it. So everybody loves to talk about Route 202 being a really good beginner spot, but honestly, my favorite spot, it's probably Valley Windworks, honestly. I don't know, I just have the best luck here, and I like the Pokemon here too. You can get Mareep post game, you can get Pachirisu, Buizel, and 3 really cool Pokemon that aren't really shiny huntable in Sword and Shield, so it makes it even more exciting to get in bdsp. So that's why I really like this spot. And when starting a hunt, as you can see, I ran into the grass and I encountered a Pachirisu. That's cool and all, but you actually don't want that to happen. You do not want to be running into wild Pokemon that are not from your grass patch chain. And I will say, watching videos on Poke Radar for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum might be counterintuitive because there are some really useful tips that do transfer over, but the methods are a little different as far as keeping your chain alive. But no matter what method you do, of course, there is only a 94% chance you will successfully get to 40, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. And hey, I mean, it makes the shinies all that much better, and I know this is weird, but I actually prefer grinding this than any other shiny method so far. So anyways, let's get down to the Poke Radar. So you obtain the Poke Radar after getting your regional decks. All you have to do is see every Pokemon inside of Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I'm gonna put my camera over here because there's actually a Poke Etch app you really want called the Poke Counter app or the Chain Counter app or something. You get it from Professor Oak once you get your national decks and you visit Ramona's Park. There's so many steps. You got the Poketech, you got the Counter app. Let's start hunting. So what you want to do is, I have mine registered, and you just use the Poke Radar. So as you can see, there's one top left, bottom left, right and below me, and then to the right. The closer the square, and this has been data mined, so I'll probably throw this up as I talk. So the closer the shaking patch, the more likely it is for your chain to break. So I'm kind of in the middle of this patch actually right here, but we'll just say I started on this patch and I use my Poke Radar. You definitely want to actually be right on your tile. And I want to go to the farthest one away. The farthest tile away is always the best. You want at least 4 tiles away, at least. You do, if it's anything, if it's 3 tiles away, you know, or 3 steps away, whatever, do not encounter it. Reset your Poke Radar. So let's encounter the top left one that's 4 tiles away, and then I'll give you an example of resetting your Poke Radar. So the one to the right of me as well is actually pretty decent too, but we'll just go to this one. They're both 4 tiles away, so it doesn't matter. And let's see, we get a Pachirisu. So there's actually a 10% chance boost if you catch the Pokemon instead of KOing it, which is really good. And before you actually start your hunts, it's actually really good to save your game, because if your chain breaks, you want to get all your Pokeballs and stuff back. So what you would do is just do a hard save, chain breaks, that sucks, reset your game, you got everything back, and you can just start chaining again. You're probably going to see me do this on stream, painfully getting bullied by 13-year-olds for hours. All right, so I caught my first Pachirisu. I'm not going to kill it. We need all the chances we can get. So Zangoose just scared me, not gonna lie, but here's a perfect example of really bad patches, honestly. Actually, it's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is 4 steps away, but I'll give you guys oh, I just ruined my chain. I forgot to spray the max repel. So actually, this is a good example too. I didn't spray a max repel. You always want to spray a max repel. I'll catch this thing and just show you guys what happens when you run into a Pokemon in the wild grass and not in a Poke Radar patch. So normally this would be like what, a 93% chance to continue my chain to the next thing or whatever, but this is not a Pokemon I encountered from a patch, so there it goes. It ends. You can see in my Poke Etch app there is actually no indication that I have a chain. It appears in the top. So let me spray repel to start it off, because you always want to spray repel. You don't want to be a dummy like I just was. So you spray repel, and this will ensure you only run into the same Pokemon over and over again if you're hitting your patches. Spray repel, save your game, let's start our hunt over. So I'm gonna use the Poke Radar again. It's gonna say we haven't charged it enough. So I'm just gonna run in circles here in 37 steps, and we'll charge it up and try this chain again. All right, so here we go. We used it. We actually have one pretty far away. So let's go run over here. Another thing too is in old Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum videos, they'll actually say never go to a patch that's on a border. But we have to remember this is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There has not been any conclusive evidence that has been shown to suggest that going onto a Poke Radar patch that is on the border of your grass patch will ruin your chain. There's not that I've seen, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm really trying to do this right. And anything that's corrected in this video, I'll put in the description and the pinned comment. Our chain actually continued. And let's do what I was trying to show you now. So say I didn't have any patches of grass that were 4 steps away, right? I got really unlucky. Whoa, like my chain's about to end. What am I gonna do? I could take the risk and the low chance. If we look at Kurt's table, I could take the low chance of continuing my chain by getting a close patch of grass, or I can reset my Poke Radar, which is super easy. So all you gotta do, make sure you don't hit a grass. Oh, I almost hit that. And you just wanna reset the steps. Let's see, I actually did. I used my Poke Radar again, and it reset the grass patches that spawned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 steps away. So we are going to encounter it. We got another patch of Reese. Let's catch it up. Also, if you guys want Fall Swipe, I should have mentioned this earlier. Fall Swipe is actually located in the Veilstone department store on like the 3rd floor or something like that. It's pretty cheap too. So yeah, Fall Swipe for if you're doing any hunts for like more Pokemon, higher level Pokemon, that would be really useful, or legendaries in Raminus Park, stuff like that. All right, so I caught this Pachirisu, got that 10% boost. So instead of an 83% chance to continue my chain, we have a 93% chance to continue the chain because I said we caught it instead of KOing it, and the chain continues. So what do we got here? We got 1 to my right, we have 1 2 steps to my left, then we have 1 4 steps down, 1 2 3 4, and then 2 steps to the right. Or we have 3 steps down, 1 2 3 4. Farthest one away, I kind of want this one to continue my chain the most. The farther away, the better, okay? And it really is just that simple. So this is really it. This is as good as it gets. You just get the Pokemon patch, the Poke Radar patch that's 4 or more tiles away, and you hope your chain don't break. You know what causes the chain to break? Well, RNG, as you can see. It's just random. It's just a random chance your chain will break. I went 4 steps away, and my chain broke here. It's actually the earliest my chain has ever broke. Of course, I'm recording a video. So if I were to use my thing again, it's actually gonna make me charge it. So 34 steps here. So actually, if you leave the route, it should reset your radar. So let's see. So say I'm over here, I don't encounter my patches, I leave the route, and then I come back into the route, and yeah, the radar is gone. Now, if I use the radar again, let's go and counter this. All right, I caught this Pachirisu, and now I'm on a chain of 1 according to my Poketch app. So I will go down 1 2 3 4, and I'll just do this one to the left. You can do literally everything right. Your chain has a 7% chance to break, and it just is what it is. That's literally what happened earlier in the video. My chain should not have broke there. I went 4 steps away as normal. It's just, like I said, 7% chance. So if you want to ensure you're catching the Pokemon with the highest chance possible with that 93% success rate, use your Poke Radar. Don't leave the route. Only go into the tile that's at least 4 steps away. Reset your tiles. Otherwise, if they are not 4 steps away, make sure you catch everything for that 10% boost, because if you KO a Pokemon, it's an 83% success rate, but if you catch a Pokemon, you get an extra 10% success rate, which means catching a Pokemon is a 93% success rate to continue your chain. Yeah, just hope you don't get that 7% chance of bad luck for your chain to end. Like I said, unfortunately, do everything right, your chain ends. That's just part of the game, and honestly, it sucks really bad. I hate it, but it makes the shinies that much better. So I hope this helped you guys out. Yeah, I guess let me know what shinies you get. We have a whole Discord dedicated to just showing off shiny Pokemon, so I'd love to see what you all get. I'm gonna leave a link to that down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, turn on notifications for more guides, blah blah blah. And I'll see you all in the next one soon. Much love. I'll see you on stream or anything like that. Peace out.